every day it's like Tetris. I've got to fit all of this stuff inside there, and it never goes back the same way. Through the magic of television, it's all done. Leaving the gloves out. I'm looking a little rugged up at the moment because it is still cold. It's about 7:30. I slept in. Well, I didn't really sleep in. I didn't sleep at all last night. Sleeping on that concrete was cold. And the air mattress gave up the ghost. And so I was sleeping pretty much straight on the concrete. Whew. Yes, so I wasn't exactly getting the best night's sleep. But it probably would have been just as cold on the grass, right? Probably worse because it would have been wet cold. So I'm going to try and figure something out today to reduce the temperature coming up through the bottom of the tent. Maybe I'll get a lightweight but a insulated rug. I might carry that. I don't know. Next town I could do that would be Eden, which is still 10 days total away. So it's I have to suffer it for now, but that's okay. These are all experiences, right? But I better get going. Make most of this beautiful day because it's scheduled to rain tomorrow and the day after. So I'd like to, if it's going to rain, try and find a campground that I might stay at for a day or two. Who knows? Ah, look at these beautiful things. This young girl coming over. Hello. What a beautiful countryside. Been making moo cow sounds, and they're probably thinking, who is this crazy thing? Ready? Moo! Hello, sweetheart. Aren't you beautiful? Oh, said the wrong thing. Well, I better get going. You two keep it clean. Yes, my hair is gone. I took the clippers out and went to town. It's a little cooler, but less to worry about. I haven't filmed very much today. My head's not been in the game. Walking on the roads always seems to do that to me because, I don't know, it's a little bit more depressing. I mean, this is a pretty section of road. And I'm hoping that the sign that says there's a roadside cafe 2 kilometers ahead is actually open Saturday morning today. Hold on, car screaming by. Oh, another one coming. So I've got to get out of the way for this one. Yes, I'm hoping they're open Saturday morning. If not, no biggie. Just be nice to have a coffee. Haven't had a coffee in a while. I'm going to wait till I get past this little bridge section because it's a little bit gnarly. Trying to walk between that car and that barrier. Yeah, so my imagination's been going wild, and not in a good way. And it's really been bothering me, and I'm trying to shake it and stuff. And yeah, so I just haven't been able to pick up the camera and press record in any productive kind of way. And I got a feeling it happens to happen. It happens more often than not when I'm like walking on the road. Very frustrating. You know, anxiety levels are already high enough as it is, walking only a metre away from oncoming traffic. But the view is pretty good. Yeah, so that's the distance I have to walk. I can walk on the grass, but it's not always there. It banks off really quickly, and up here I've got a barrier so I can get close to the barrier, but it's still only maybe 2 meters from the truck just here and me over here. But how pretty is this vista? They just don't make the roads as wide as they should now. Like if someone has a flat tire on the other side, there's zero area to pull over. And over here it's not wide enough for a car. So there's just nowhere to pull over if you're in trouble. So they're just making them narrower and narrower. And then you got rabbit heads like me trying to walk on it too. So when you're driving by at 100 kilometers an hour, you don't often get to stop and see this beautiful scenery right on the edge of the road. Gee, the birds are alive this morning. Oh, that's disappointing. They're for sale, but oh well, no coffee for me. But I will stop up here and have a bit of a breather. Actually, over here is good. Sit right here. So for the non-Australians on the channel, if you're here and you ever see a phone box like this, there's 2 things you need to know about it. Now, every Aussie should know this anyway, but one is these are now completely free to use. You can call any phone number in Australia, mobile phone or land number, and completely free. And secondly, is that they're now all Telstra Wi-Fi hotspots. So as long as you're within, I think it's 50 meters of that beast, you'll be able to connect to the internet no matter what network you're on, just through a Wi-Fi connection. You get better connection if you're a Telstra member, but non-Telstra people can access it too. And it's part of the, initiative to help keep rural Australia connected, but also a bit of safety. You know, people like me who need to walk along and you're in a dead zone like I am, and there's no phone signal here. I've still got access to a phone if I need one. So yeah, good to know that they're completely free to use both for internet and for calling someone. And calling anyone, as long as it's within Australia. Creeping ever so closer. Whew. Not sure why it's always uphill though. There we go, 45 kilometers to Mackenzie River. Get out of the sun. There we go. 45 k's to Mackenzie River. Eden is my next major town. And then Sydney, well, it'll be a few towns before there, but 629 to the nearest city. That's crazy. But it's not gonna happen unless I keep walking that direction. Around the corner is a general store and pub. And I wonder if they're open. I'm not having much luck with them being open to. No, I think they're closed. Oh my gosh. This is why in Australia you've got to be prepared for the next town not to be open. Yep, they're closed. Crazy. Might take a seat over here though. Rest my shoulder. Nice little rest stop. I don't know if it's a real rest stop or if it's just the pub's kind of offering. But I'm going to take advantage of it. Now, one of the story is, it looks like it still might be an operating place, but just closed at the moment. Toilet's $25 for non-customers. Looks like a nice place. Yeah, like I said, shame they're closed. 12 to 2, they should be open. Tea 6 to 8. I'm not hanging around till then. It's only just after 1, so their times say they should be open. Yeah, Bellbird Creek, that's where I'm at. These shoes are holding up pretty well. My feet are starting to get a bit sore from walking so much today. My shoulder is giving me more grief than anything. But, you know, take plenty of rests and stretch and rotate the shoulder. I'm sure I'll be fine. You can tell highway walking changes my mood. I'm not in the best of moods. I hate walking on the roads like that. Just constant anxiety of people not paying attention and anyway. All right, time to refuel. I made it to Mackenzie River rest stop. There's not exactly anywhere to camp here. I don't know, I've never been, but that looks like it's pretty gnarly. I certainly don't want to be near the toilets or against the road over there. But I'm going to just check out over here on the other side of this seat and see if it's clean and flat. I pulled up to the Mackenzie River rest stop area, which is just got a toilet and some big ass parking here. Probably for trucks and things, I think. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a truck stop. Yeah. And there's nowhere really to camp. But the sun's about to go down. It's around half an hour before sunset. Oh, my feet are killing me. I can't even walk straight. I was going to keep walking for another 5 kilometers, but not going to happen tonight. It'll get too dark before I get there, and I've no idea what's further up the road anyway. So I decided I'm going to just literally camp here next to the picnic table, just here. So that way I'm protected by the table just in case something were to happen. I don't like the fact I'm next to the bush here, but if I come in about here, sit in the middle between the two, then it should be right. But there's all this garbage here too. Someone's left their big marquee that's clearly broken. And but further up, it's all sloped. This is the only spot that's actually kind of flat. Over there, it's a little bit flat near the light, but it'll be under the light, and I don't really want to be under that light. So just over here will be just enough, I reckon. So anyway, I'm going to get set up. It's going to be weird if people pull up to the campground, to the rest stop, and see me pitching my tent since it's still bright. But I'll kind of get it ready to go. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? There's no sign saying it can't. I'll just look a little weird. What's new? Anyway, thanks so much for watching on this video. I know they're a little bit kind of the same at the moment, and I promise you very soon that's going to change. I have something planned, but I can't really get to it for another couple of weeks, probably 2 weeks. And then some pretty exciting stuff I'm going to share with you. And a lot of hard work on my side. Wow, it really is going to be a lot of hard work, but I'm going to try and get it out for you so you guys can enjoy that content. A lot different to the content you've been seeing recently anyway. All right, well, let's get a tent up. There we have it. Parked up at the rest stop at Mackenzie River, and hopefully it's not going to be very noisy. Although trucks could park right here. You can see how long these truck bays are. So it's chances are I might have a couple of visitors, but I'm hoping that, hoping not. Anyway, this has been a trooper. I've managed to be able to dry it out. It is a bit tricky to put up the poles, but because it's one of those ones where, like, this pole here goes up, and you see the line follows up and around onto that side, and this one comes around this side. And it's okay, but on your own it's a little hard to make sure you can curve them up and get them balanced properly. Otherwise they keep flopping over and it's annoying. Anyway, I'll get used to it. So that's it for me for this evening. And like I said, I've got some exciting things coming. But until then, you got to put up with this boring batshit crazy stuff. All right, see you then.